Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Athletic Wellness Center here on the campus of Earlham College. Game 2 of our doubleheader between the visiting Hanover College Panthers and your Earlham Quakers. The visiting Panthers coming in with a record of 15-5, 9-4 in HCAC play, and the Earlham Quakers are coming in 7-13, 3-10 in HCAC play. Big game for both teams in today's matchup, as the Quakers need a win to stay alive in the hunt for the final seed in the conference tournament, while the Panthers, with the win against the Quakers today, would move up into first place in the conference. So both teams a lot to play for, and we are excited to bring you today's matchup here at the pregame, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear. I am Gerardo Byrne, and when we come back, we will have the scouting report on the visiting Panthers and the home Quakers here at RadioTroyBroadcasting.com.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back. We're going to give you the scouting report on the Hanover Panthers. Panthers coming in with the record of 15-5, 9-4 in the ACAC play. Their last win this past Wednesday against Franklin, who right now holds the top seed in the ACAC. But with Hanover beating them both times this year, if they pull out a win against the Quakers, they will take control of first place in the conference standings. And we're going to take a look at some of the stats for the Panthers coming into today's game. They're averaging 71 points per game on the season with a field goal percentage of 47%. They're averaging 6 made threes a game on 19 attempts with a three-point field goal percentage of 32.6. They average team 63% shooting from the free throw line. They come in averaging 36 rebounds a game, 17 assists, and 11 turnovers per game. We'll give you some of the individual statistics for the Panthers. Panthers come in with 3 players in double figures, led by Isaac Hibbert with 12.3 points per game. Then number 14, Mark Albers, coming in averaging 10.9. And number 40, Kevin Williams, coming in averaging 10 points per game on the season. That is the scouting report for the Hanover College Panthers. We're going to jump over to the Quakers. Quakers come in 7-13 on the season, 3-10 in conference play. The Quakers come into today's matchup having lost their last 5 games. This past Wednesday, they lost to Transylvania 90-71. So they look to stop this losing streak and get back into the conference standings and try to fight for that 6th and final spot. We'll give you the statistics for the Quakers. They come in averaging 72 points per game at a field goal percentage of 45.3. They come in averaging 9 threes per game on 21 attempts with a three-point shooting percentage of 42.2. They shoot a team 76% from the free throw line, average 27 rebounds per game, 16 assists, and 13 turnovers. Some of the individual statistics: Quakers come in with 4 players in double figures. Kenneth Stallin Jr. comes in averaging 11.4 points per game. Cheney Zolman comes in averaging 15.9. That is the team high. Jamel Barnes Jr. comes in averaging 14.3 points per game. And the point guard Blake Bonin comes in averaging 10.3 points per game. We're 2 minutes away from opening tip-off. We're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for each team here at Radio Troy Broadcast.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Before we get to the starting lineups, we'll give you a rundown of the ACAC standings. Right now, coming into this game, Franklin holds the top spot at 10-4. Hanover and Transylvania both tied at 9-4. But if Hanover wins today, they will be 10-4 in conference play and move up to first place, having beat Franklin twice this season. The Quakers are in ninth place at 3-10. They are 3 games behind for the 6th spot, with only, after today's matchup, 4 games left to go. And now we will get to the starting lineups. We'll start with the Hanover Panthers. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior from New Albany, Indiana, number 5, Isaac Hibbard. Starting at guard, a 6'1 senior from Martinsville, Indiana, number 11, Logan Ratz. Starting at guard, a 6'3 freshman from Union, Kentucky, number 15, Ty Houston. Starting at guard, a 6'2 senior from Greenfield, Indiana, number 21, Blake Robertson. And rounding off the starting lineup for the Hanover Panthers at forward, a 6'5 senior from Edenboro, Indiana, number 40, Kevin Williams. The Hanover Panthers are coached by John Miller in his 12th season with the Panthers. Now we will jump over to the Earlham College Quakers. Starting at guard, a 6'3 senior from Gary, Indiana, number 0, Kenneth Stalling Jr. Starting at forward, a 6'6 senior from North Manchester, Indiana, number 1, Cheney Zolman. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior from Muncie, Indiana, number 10, Jamel Barnes Jr. Starting at guard, a freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana, 5'11", number 24, A.J. White. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Quakers at guard, a 5'8 senior from Crown Point, Indiana, number 30, Blake Bonin. The head coach for the Quakers is Joe Shores in his first season with the Quakers. Starting lineups have been announced. One more timeout here. This has been the pregame brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear. When we come back, we will have the opening tip-off here at RadioTroyBroadcast.com.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
We are ready to bring you opening tip-off. The starters have been announced. Hanover wearing the blue, Quakers wearing their home whites. 20 minutes on the clock. Both teams going more guard play than big man play. Compared to the last game, the Quakers, when they hosted Transylvania, they started Zolman at the 4 and 6'10 Connor Hubbard at the 5. But Coach Shores feels like the guard play matches up better with the Panthers. And the last time these two teams played at Hanover, the Quakers went in and beat the Panthers 70-64. 5. So Hanover is looking for a little bit of revenge on the Quakers. And the Panthers start off the game with possession. And a quick foul to start out the game. Foul will go against Cheney Zolman. It was not in shooting. Hanover will inbound it. And a turnover to start the game for the Panthers as a travel was called against Kevin Williams. Jamel Barnes will bring it up and set up the offense for the Quakers. Won't be surprised if the Quakers try to go inside the zone, and he does have a size advantage, but he will start out the game with a 3 and gets it to fall to give the Quakers a 3-0 lead. Rats facing the hard hedge from Zolman. The tip pass by White, stolen by Stalling Jr. out to Barnes. And Barnes will pull it back and reset the Quaker offense. Bonin baseline drive out to White. Extra pass to Stalling in the corner. He will launch the 3, and he gets it to fall. Back-to-back threes for the Quakers. An excellent team ball movement on that possession. Another steal by the Quakers. This time it was tipped by Barnes. Falls into the hands of Stalling Jr. So 3 straight turnovers to start the game for the Panthers. And a holding foul will be called against number 5, Isaac Hibbert. That'll be his first personal as the Quakers tried to get Zolman in the post with his size advantage over Hibbert. Zolman 6'6", Hibbert 6 foot, so that's a matchup the Quakers would have loved to get. Bonin to inbound, out to White. Stalling Jr. inside to Barnes. Pull up, jump shot, good. And the Quakers start out 3 for 3, and a quick timeout called by the Hanover Panthers as the Quakers jump out to an 8-0 lead with 18:26 remaining on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back in just a moment.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. So the Quakers could not have asked for a better start compared to the Panthers, who could not have asked for a worse start. 3 straight turnovers, and the Quakers are 3 for 3 and 8 points off of those turnovers. And a corner 3 from number 15, Ty Houston, off the mark, but offensive rebound by Hibbert. In the corner. 3-point shot from Hanover's 21. Blake Robertson falls, and he gets the Panthers on the board. Zolman with the screen for Bonin. They want to go inside. And a steal by Hibbert. Nice pass to Robertson, but a great block by Stalling Jr. And Bonin setting up the half-court offense for the Quakers. Over to White. White to the middle, trying to find Zolman. Being guarded by Hibbert. Mid-range jump shot falls short, but he gets his offensive rebound. But the official says it is a foul on Zolman, and I believe that is his second personal. And it is Zolman's second personal with 17:20 remaining. So Zolman's going to have to come out of the game, and he's going to sit for quite a while. That can hurt the Quakers, but number 42, John Sacaleros, checks in. Sacaleros, a 6'5 senior from Crown Point, Indiana. Robertson over to Houston. Robertson with the drive. Nice defense. Kevin Williams with the drive, going left, loses control, and a turnover by the Panthers, their 4th turnover of the game. Barnes penetrates the middle. His layup no good. Rebounded by Williams, and the Panthers are off in offensive transition. Hibbert now trying to post up White. Good move, and the layup does not fall, but he gets his own offensive rebound. Hibbert on the drive. The layup no good. Rebounded by Jamel Barnes. Barnes out to Bonin. Bonin baseline drive. Stallings top of the key. The handoff to Barnes. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Barnes gets blocked by Houston. Great defensive possession. Nice Euro step and a whistle blown. Foul called against the Quakers. And that foul will go on Kenneth Stalling Jr. That is his first personal. That is the Quakers' 3rd team foul. And Ty Houston will shoot 2 free throws for the Panthers. And he gets the first one to fall. Second free throw from Houston. No good, and rebounded by Sacaleros. Blake Bonin off the screen from Sacaleros over to Stalling. And an offensive foul, as that is the 2nd personal foul on Stalling Jr. as he gets hit with an illegal screen. So that will bring in number 13, Tariq El-Dasugi, a 6'3 senior from Indianapolis, Indiana. Houston on the wing, driving baseline, pull up, mid-ranger, no good, rebounded by Barnes. And the Quakers will slow it up. So Quakers don't do a lot of offensive transition. They like to slow it up and set up their half-court offense. White with the pull-up mid-ranger, no good. Rebounded by Rats. And Rats, nice pass into Kevin Williams, and he uses his hot size on Barnes. And a timeout called by the Quakers. With 14:55 remaining, Quakers lead at 8-6 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We will be right back in just a moment.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day, a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. So after the Quakers got off to a hot start in the first 2 minutes of the ball game, they have yet to score, and the Panthers have cut the lead from 8-2. Bonin over to El-Dasugi. Barnes pass tipped away by Houston and stolen by the Panthers. Into the ball game for the Panthers, number 14, Mark Albers, a 6'5 junior from Pendleton, Indiana. Williams with the drive. His layup goes, and the Panthers have tied this game up at 8. White's mid-ranger short, rebounded by Albers. Williams being guarded by Sacaleros, finds a cutting Albers, and his layup falls, and the Panthers take the lead and are currently on a 10-0 run. Bonin trying to go baseline. His layup no good, rebounded by Williams. Also into the matchup for the Panthers, number 22, Matt Weimer. The inside pass to Williams. Trying to back down El Dasugi. The left-handed hook shot falls. And another timeout called by the Quakers. And with 13:28 remaining in the first half, Panthers lead at 12-8 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back in just a moment.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Ho, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. Into the game for the Quakers, number 15, Yusuf Carpenter, and also number 5, Elijah Galloway. White on the drive. His layup attempt falls. And the Quakers finally break the cold streak and cut the Panther lead to 2. Hibbert on the drive. Out to Weimer. Hibbert's shot falls. And the Panthers back up by 4. A.J. White off the screen from Galloway. Finds Bonin, wide open three-pointer. No good, but rebounded by Galloway, and he stepped out of bounds, and the possession will go to the Panthers. Hibbert off the screen from Williams. Cross-court pass to Houston. And a nice pass. Weimer out to Houston. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Weimer's shot no good. And over the back foul called on number 40, Kevin Williams. That will be his first personal. And into the matchup for the Panthers, number 45, Connor Washburn, a 6'7" junior from Fishers, Indiana. Bonin on the wing. Out to White. He'll pull the three-point shot, and he gets it to fall. A.J. White with the last 5 points for the Quakers. Cuts the Hanover lead to 1. Hibbert over to Houston. The shot no good from Weimer, but the putback from Washburn increases the Panther lead to 3. Bonin, nice pass to White. He'll pull up the mid-ranger, and he gets it to fall. A.J. White with the hot hand right now for the Quakers. Hibbert trying to drive on Bonin. Nice pass out to Houston. Houston in the corner. And his layup does not fall. Rebounded by El Dasugi. And Blake Bonin will walk it up for the Quakers. Quakers love to do a pick and roll. This time in El Dasugi's case, a pick and pop. Drives baseline, and he gets fouled on the layup attempt, and he will go to the free throw line for 2. Foul will go on number 14, Mark Albers, and El Dasugi at the free throw line for a chance to give the Quakers the lead. And first free throw, no good. Substitutions for the Panthers as Houston and Hibbert check out. Number 11, Logan Rott checks back in, along with number 21, Blake Robertson, and Jamel Barnes Jr. checks back into the matchup for A.J. White as El Dasugi gets the second free throw to fall. So a tie game at 16. Weimer over to Rats. In the corner, Albers driving on El Dasugi. The hook shot falls, and a very tough shot for Albers, but he gets it to go, and the Panthers back up by 2. Carpenter to hand off to Barnes. Baseline drive, his shot no good, rebounded by Washburn. And they forgot about Weimer, and he gets the easy layup for the Panthers and back up by 4. The handoff to Barnes. Out to Carpenter. Quakers love to do handoffs. Fake handoff by Bonin. Finds El Dasugi in the corner. Carpenter, he'll take the three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound by El Dasugi. And the layup does not fall, rebounded by Albers. And he will dribble it up for the Panthers. They want to go inside to Washburn. And his hook shot no good, rebounded by Galloway. And Barnes will set up the Quaker offense. Waiting for the screen from Galloway. Pull up mid-ranger, no good, and rebounded by Robertson. Rats with the drive, and a great layup as he goes up and under El Dasugi and puts the Panthers up by 6. Quakers have stalled on offense, haven't scored in a few minutes. Bonin off the drive, and his shot rolls in and out, and Rats will bring it up for the Panthers. And Weimer with the three-point attempt, no good, rebounded by Bonin. Bonin to Barnes on the wing, the handoff to Carpenter. Inside to Galloway, out to Carpenter, wide open three-point attempt, and he gets it to fall for the Quakers. And the Quakers cut the Panther lead to 3. The hard hedge from Galloway. Well defended by the Quakers. Right now, Robertson will back it out to Rats. Rats with the drive. He gets by Barnes, but the rebound no good, but poked out by the Panthers. Open three-pointer from Albers, no good. Rebounded by Carpenter. Right now, both teams getting support from the fans as Hanover has traveled well today, and the Quakers have done a good job of feeding off the energy as Barnes ties the game with the three-pointer. And Rats will cross half court and call a timeout. The score is tied at 22 with 6:29 remaining in the first half. That's on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Substitutions for both teams for Hanover. Kevin Williams checks back into the matchup. Also, number 5, Isaac Hibbard, comes back into the matchup with number 15, Ty Houston. And for the Quakers, A.J. White will check back in along with Sacaleros, and into the game for the first time, number 12, Xavier McGraw. Houston with the drive out to Rats. And Hibbard's shot no good, rebounded by White. White will pull it back and reset the Quaker offense. Tough pass to Sacaleros. White trying to go baseline, cut off by Hibbert, splits the double team, and his layup no good, but tipped in by A.J. White, and the Quakers take the lead 24-22. Couldn't really tell who tipped it in, but the credit will go to A.J. White. Robertson with the open three-point attempt and airballs it, and of course he hears it from the crowd. 5:22 remaining in the first half. White has provided a spark for the Quakers. He's gotten real good, significant playing time this season, but he's been starting the past couple of games as he hits the turnaround jump shot, and he has made the most of his opportunity. Quakers up by 4. Kevin Williams stuck in the paint, gets it out to Rats. Nice pass to Williams, and a whistle blown, foul called. The call will go against number 24, A.J. White. That is his first personal foul, and Kevin Williams will go to the free throw line for a pair. First free throw falls. Second free throw for Williams. Falls, and the Panthers cut the Quaker lead to 2. Barnes over to White. White's got the hot hand. He'll pull the mid-range short, and players dive on the ground. We will have a jump ball, and the possession arrow stays with the Quakers. And coming back into the game for the Quakers, number 30, Blake Bonin for Yusuf Carpenter. Barnes will be the inbounder. Bonin to Barnes. Barnes in the corner. And with 11 seconds on the shot clock, White will go inside to Barnes. In the corner, McGraw. He will launch the three, and Doesn't find nothing, and Hibbert will dribble it up for the Panthers. Under 4 minutes remaining. They want to go inside to Williams, and it goes through the hands of Rats and stolen by McGraw. As a whistle blown, foul called by number 35, Carlos Garcia, as he may have just saved a bucket for the Quakers, as lost his footing but fouled McGraw as he tried to get over him. So that is Garcia's first foul. 3:40 remaining. An inside pass to McGraw, and he is fouled on the shot, so he will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. For those watching, you can follow the live stats at goearlham.com. As McGraw doesn't get the first free throw to fall. Second free throw from McGraw. No good. And Hibbert out to Rats. The drive from Rats as he gets fouled on the play. And the officials are discussing if it was shooting or non-shooting. The foul will go on Sacaleros, and it will be on the floor, so no free throws. That is the second personal on Sacaleros and the 16th foul for the Quakers. Williams will take Sacaleros. His hook shot no good, and the rebound by Sacaleros. Bonin directing the offense. Hands it off to A.J. White. A great pass to Sacaleros. And the Quakers up by 4. Kevin Williams over to Hibbert. Houston will take the three-point shot. And no good. Rebounded by Bonin off the tip from Barnes. White at the top of the key. Off the screen from Sacaleros over to Bonin. Barnes with space takes the three, and he gets it to fall. And that puts the Quakers up 7. And a timeout called by the Panthers with 2:12 remaining in the first half. The Quakers lead it 31-24 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Hey, this is Steve from Jiffy Lube. Sometimes I talk to myself, which is not necessarily a new thing, but lately I've been calling myself bro. So the other day I got out of the car and I looked down at my shoes and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. And I said to myself, you're just gonna have to own this look, bro. Yeah, I know I got issues. Don't have issues with your car though. Come on down to Jiffy Lube, get everything fixed, be on the road. Now that's a commercial, bro. Preventative maintenance. Good job.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. 2:12 remaining in the first half. Quakers leading it by 7. into the matchup for the Panthers. Allbirds checks back in, and also number 25, Ryan Klonks, checks in for the first time. Panthers will inbound it. Weimer in the corner. Nice pass to Williams. His reverse layup falls, and a great play by the Panthers out of the timeout. And the Panthers drop back into a 1-2-2 zone. Barnes at the top of the key. Actually, it looks more like a matchup zone. Barnes in the middle. He will drive on Williams. His layup no good. Rebounded by Allbirds. Out to Hibbert. Allbirds will pass on the three-pointer. Weimer on the wing. Driving baseline. Pass out to Hibbert. And his shot will fall. And back-to-back buckets by the Panthers cut the Quaker lead to 3. Sacaleros on the block. Out to McGraw. And poked free by Hibbert, stolen by the Panthers. And Hibbert will call the Panther half-court set. And in the corner, Weimer. Weimer shot no good, but he is fouled on the shot and will go to the free throw line for 2 with 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Weimer with a chance to cut the Quaker lead to 1. And the first free throw from Weimer, no good. And checking into the game for the Quakers will be Galloway and Zolman for Sacaleros and McGraw. Zolman picked up his second foul with 17 minutes remaining. And now checks back into the game. And Quaker fans hoping Zolman doesn't pick up his third foul before going into the half as Weimer gets the second free throw to fall. And the Quakers lead by 2. Zolman over to Bonin. Zolman at the top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bonin will drive. Will force the tough shot. Nearly gets it to go. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And the Panthers do not get a shot off before the clock sounds off. So we will go into the halftime with the Quakers leading it 31-29. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. When we come back, we will go over the first half stats with you here at RadioTroyBroadcast.com. Quakers lead it 31-29 on the Wesley-based Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back in just a moment.
We check 'em better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
Fans that are still tuned in, we will show you the halftime entertainment. It is a limbo contest. We'll give it about a couple more minutes before we go over the first half stats. Flexible. I saw Kyle look through it. Yeah, I don't know how the hell Kyle can make that look. All right, we're going to go over the first half stats with you after our little halftime entertainment show. So the Quakers leading it 31-29. Hanover shot 12 of 28 from the field at 42.9%. They went 1 of 6 from the three-point range, 16.7%, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line, shooting 67% from the free throw line. The Panthers had 5 turnovers in the first half, 18 total rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 22 of their 29 points have come from in the paint. Now going over to the Quakers. Quakers also shot 12 of 28 from the field. Quakers went 6 of 9 from the three-point range, which is 67% from the three-point line. They went 1 of 4 from the free throw line at 25%. Quakers also had 5 turnovers, 16 total rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, and 8 points in the paint for the Quakers. And Kevin Williams for the Panthers leads scorers with 10. Isaac Hibbard with 4. Mark Albers also has 4. For the Quakers, A.J. White leads all scorers with 11. Jamel Barnes Jr. with 8. Stalling Jr. and Cheney Zoman, along with Yusuf Carpenter, all have 3 apiece. That is your first half stats. We're going to jump over and give you some of the scores from what's going on along the rest of the NCAA. Right now, number 5 Louisville leads Virginia 44-30. Number 22 Penn State leads Minnesota 36-22. Number 3 Kansas beat TCU 60-46. Number 6 Dayton beat St. Louis 71-65. Number 8 Florida State was able to take down Miami 99-81. Number 12 Seton Hall went on the road and beat number 10 Villanova 70-64. Number 11 Auburn was able to hold off number 18 LSU 91-90. Number 13 West Virginia suffered a defeat at Oklahoma 69-59. Number 15 Kentucky was able to take down Tennessee 77-64. And number 16 Michigan State suffered a loss at Michigan 77-68. So that is what's been going on with the NCAA men's. We'll give you the scores also with the women, as number 2 Baylor took down Kansas State 54-40. And number 11 will host St. Mary's. That'll tip off at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So that is the scores going on with the NCAA. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we will be ready for the opening tip-off here at RadioTroyBroadcast.com.
As Earlhamites, when we set our minds to do something, we see it through.
Because when we strive to do what's right,
we believe ways will open for us.
It's why we design inclusive playgrounds and innovative transportation solutions.
Why we work to solve water crises and pioneer new technology.
Why we commit to bridging gaps and exploring the unexpected.
It's why we stay curious.
Why we insist on better answers.
Because at Earlham,
we don't see the world as a project. We see it as our purpose.
And we recognize our own potential in making this earth more beautiful,
more just,
and more peaceful for everyone.
Earlham College.
Always moving forward.
The Iceland May Term is an opportunity to come to Iceland each year and immerse in a series of open-ended, multidisciplinary science problems.
Having the opportunity to go to Iceland is an opportunity to do science in a place where it matters.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an
for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com. Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. We are ready to start the second half. Said Quakers leading it by 2. Quakers will start off with their starting 5. Says Zolman didn't get a lot of burn in that first half. Picked up his second foul with 17 minutes to go. And then he played the final 30 seconds of the first half. But we'll see what kind of adjustments both teams made at the halftime break. So Hanover, both teams had 5 turnovers. Hanover started off with 3. Then the Quakers went cold, and they had a few turnovers back-to-back. And Hanover will start the second half with possession. Rats will drive baseline, pass to Hibbert. Inside to Williams. Pull up, jump shot, falls. And the Panthers tie the game at 31. White will dribble to the wing. The screen from Stalling Jr. White will drive, gets into the paint. Fadeaway jump shot, falls. And A.J. White now with 13. Gets the first bucket for the Quakers in the second half. Rats to Williams. They did not see Houston all alone. And the three-pointer from Robertson, no good, but offensive rebound by Williams. Robertson, the handoff to Hibbert. The dump off to Williams, and his layup falls, and back-to-back buckets for Williams. And the Panthers retie the game at 33. And a turnover by Barnes as he wanted to shoot it but tried to pass it off instead. Hibbert into Williams, the dump off to Houston, and his layup no good, but he gets his own rebound. And this time his hook shot no good, but the tip in from Rats. And the Panthers take the lead 35-33. White over to Barnes. His reverse layup falls, and the Quakers tie the game back up. In the corner, Houston. And a defensive foul will be called on Barnes. And checking in for the Quakers will be number 5, Elijah Galloway. He'll come in for stalling. That was Barnes' first team foul for the Quakers. Rats gets it to Williams. Williams will drive, and he got away with the travel. No, he didn't. The officials saw it, and he called the travel turnover by the Panthers. And so the Quakers and the Panthers tied at 35. White out to Zolman. Nice dump off pass to Galloway, and he gets the layup to fall. Rats over to Robertson. They want to go inside to Williams. Nice footwork, and Williams' layup no good. Rebounded by Zolman. And A.J. White will set up the Quaker offense. White out to Barnes. Thought about the three-pointer. Will pull the floater instead, and he gets it to drop. And the Quakers now lead it by 4. Rats will pass it off to Hibbert. They want to go back inside to Williams. Baseline drive, a whistle called. Foul will go against Zolman. And Zolman will pick up his third personal. And substitution as Albers will check in for Robertson. Houston out to Hibbert. And his shot off the bank, no good. Offensive rebound by Williams, and he gets the layup to fall. With that last basket, that gives Williams 16 points on the day. And 6 in the second half. Mid-ranger from Barnes, no good. Rebounded by Hibbert. Up ahead to Albers. No call on the contact as the shot did not fall, and the Quakers will slowly walk it up and set up their offense, leading by 2. Galloway will set the screen for Bonin. Barnes thought about the pull-up. Will pass it out to Bonin. 5 on the shot clock. White with the drive. And layup does not good, but he gets his own offensive rebound, and the second attempt does not go. But Barnes will get the three-pointer to fall, and he gives the Quakers a 5-point lead. Offensive rebounds hurting the Panthers so far, as the Quakers were able to get 2 on that last possession. Albers on the wing. Williams, baseline jump shot, and he gets the friendly bounce, and a timeout called by the Panthers with 14:35 remaining in the second half. The Quakers lead it 42-39 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be right back in just a moment.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center here at Earlham College. Earlham leading it by 3. Right now for the Panthers, Kevin Williams has been keeping them in it. Kevin Williams has 8 of the Panthers' 10 points to start out the second half. Quakers on their last possession got multiple offensive rebounds, and were able to capitalize that with the three-point shot by Jamel Barnes Jr. Let's see what the Quakers draw up out of their timeout. White pulls the mid-range shot, no good, and rebounded by Albers. Rats up ahead to Houston. Houston drives baseline, back out to Williams. And 15 on the shot clock. Rats into Williams. Williams out to Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Houston drives baseline. Nice dump off to Williams, and he gets the layup to go. And a great pass from Houston. And the Panthers cut the lead to 1. Barnes out to Zolman. Galloway. They go inside the Zolman, and a foul called as it looks like he was grabbed on the entry pass. The foul goes on number 14, Mark Albers. That is his second personal. First team foul for the Panthers. And a turnover off the inbound pass, tipped by Rats, and his layup will go. And the Panthers take the lead 43-42 off the turnover by the Quakers. Zolman will pull the three-point shot, does not fall. Rebounded by Hibbert. Panthers in transition. And Hibbert gets called for the offensive foul, as he and Coach Miller can't believe the call, but the official says he lowered his shoulder, and a timeout called on the floor with 13:08 remaining in the second half. Panthers lead it 43-42 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back in just a moment.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or made your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
You know, we'll do it a few more times. I'm going to
Cages. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. The Panthers leading it by 1. Kevin Williams with 20 points in the game, 10 in this second half so far, as he has had the hot hand, getting all his buckets, mostly in the paint, a few mid-range jump shots. The handoff to Barnes. Zolman in the paint, and he gets fouled on the shot, and he will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 12:47 remaining. The foul goes against number 14, Allbirds. That is his third personal. And Zolman with the opportunity to give the Quakers the lead. And he gets the first one to fall. And the second one falls. The Quakers take the lead 44-43. This fake screen from Williams. This time a hard screen from Williams on White. Hibbert trying to drive but cut off by Zolman. Williams off to Allbirds. Allbirds blocked by Barnes but gets it back and gets the layup to fall. And both teams trading lead changes. As the Panthers try to get a stop. Zolman trying to back down Allbirds. In the corner, Bonin. He will take the three, and he gets it to go. And Bonin gives the Quakers the lead right back. The screen from Williams. Houston over to Hibbert. Rats. They go inside to Williams. As Zolman will be called for the blocking foul. And that call gives Zolman his fourth personal with 11:35 remaining in the second half. And he's going to have to sit a while. And you got the Hanover fans that agree with the call, and then all the Quakers fans who obviously disagree with the call. Houston checks out, and Weimer will check back in. It was a non-shooting foul, so Hanover will inbound it underneath their basket. And, I mean, that call can go either way. And the refs felt like it was a blocking foul. The inside pass for Williams. He gets by Carpenter, and he gets the and one. As Williams is dominating this second half with a chance to give the Panthers the lead and a three-point play. That foul went on number 5, Elijah Galloway. And the free throw from Williams is no good, so the game remains tied at 47. White off the screen from Galloway, out to Carpenter, the handoff to Barnes. Barnes, step back three, no good, rebounded by Allbirds, and Rats will push it up for the Panthers. He will pull it out. And they want to go right back to Williams, who's had the hot hand, driving baseline. And Hibbert will pass it out to Weimer. Albers will take the three, and he gets it to fall. And the Panthers now with a 3-point lead. And a turnover, a bad pass from Jamel Barnes, and a timeout called on the floor with 10:30 remaining in the second half. Hanover leads it 50-47 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back in just a moment.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
And trust me, toward the end of the song, holding push-ups gets harder. Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Hanover will have possession after the turnover from the Quakers. Their last possession, Albers hit the three for his first three-pointer of the game. That last turnover gives Earlham 8 on the game. And Rats will pull it out. Off to Hibbert. Weimer in the paint. Out to Kronks. And no call on the play on his layup. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Quaker basketball, and the refs letting them play. Also into the matchup for the Quakers, Yusuf Carpenter. White with the drive, out to Barnes. Barnes shot falls and one. An excellent shot from Jamel Barnes Jr. with a chance to tie the game up for the Quakers. That gives Barnes 17 on the game with a chance to make it 18. And the free throw falls, and the game tied up at 50. Hibbert on the wing. The screen from Kronks. Trying to go inside to Williams. They get it into him. Double team from Barnes. A block shot from Galloway. Rats comes up with it with 7 on the shot clock. And Kronks catches it. And it goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Panthers. A great defensive possession by the Quakers. And it looks like the adjustment made by the Quakers is when Williams catches it down low, they throw a double team at him. Albers checks in for Kronks. So we'll see if the Quakers keep throwing a double team at Williams. Galloway will hand it off to Barnes. Barnes out the bone, and he'll take the three. And he gets it to fall, and the Quakers now lead by 3. Bonin with his second three-pointer in the half. And the Quakers fall back into a zone. Weimer dumps it off to Williams. The double team. Nice pass off to Weimer, and he gets the layup to go. A great pass from Williams. And the Panthers cut the Quaker lead to 1. White over to Bonin. White will dribble it back up top. 10 on the shot clock. Bad pass from White. Turnover by the Quakers. Hibbert finds Rats. Over to Weimer. He will drive it and dump off to Williams, and he gets the layup to go, and the Panthers retake the lead 54-53. Excellent dump off by Weimer. Bonin with the drive. His layup blocked by Hibbert. With 21 seconds, the Quakers will inbound it, and checking back into the game will be Chaney Zolman. He'll come in for Carpenter, but Zolman knows he has to be careful with 4 personal fouls. Coach Shore is taking a gamble right now. Barnes goes inside to Zolman, and a whistle blown. And it looks like maybe a technical foul will be called on Albers as well. And if that's the case, actually, yes, a technical foul is called on Albers. Albers picked up his 4th with that personal foul. And now referees are chatting together. That was Albers' 4th personal foul. And Barnes will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 for the technical. And because Albers picked up a technical foul after that personal foul, that is his 5th foul, and he has fouled out of the game for the Panthers. And Ty Houston will come in for Albers. Albers, again, with his 5th personal foul. He is done for the game. And Barnes gets both free throws and gives the Quakers the lead. And now Chaney Zolman will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws for the personal foul. And Zolman does not get the first free throw to fall. The second free throw from Zolman is good, and the Quakers lead it by 2. Quakers still in the zone. Weimer backing down. Step back jump shot. No good. And a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow points to the Quakers. So it will be Quaker basketball. White will hand it off to Bonin. Barnes, open three-pointer. He gets it to fall. And a great shot from Jamel Barnes gives the Quakers a 5-point lead. Weimer in the middle. Back out to Rats. And a timeout called by the Hanover Panthers with 7:11 remaining in the second half. The Quakers lead it 59-54 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we will be right back in just a moment.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
For the day, yeah, but they still got 4 on the season. Welcome back to the Athletic Wellness Center. Quakers leading it by 5. Hanover with possession with 17 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Right now the zone has slowed down the Panthers, and they haven't been able to get Williams the ball as much as they've liked to. Williams has had a tremendous second half, but since the Quakers have gone to zone, they have slowed the Panther offense down a bit. And the Panthers inbound it. And the Quakers go to back to their zone defense. Rats. Houston gets it inside to Williams, inside the Rats. And his layup rolls in and out and rebounded by the Quakers. Hanover got the shot that they wanted, just couldn't get it to knock it down. Bonin off the screen from Zolman. Zolman will take the 3, and he gets it to go, and the Quakers now built their lead up to 8. Houston back out to Hibbard. They get it inside the Rats. Houston baseline drive. Gets double teamed. Back out to Hibbard. 9 on the shot clock. He will launch the 3. No good. Rebounded by Barnes. Opportunity for the Quakers to take a double-digit lead, which would be their largest lead of the day. And a turnover by the Quakers as A.J. White is called for a carry. Checking into the game for Hanover is number 35, Carlos Garcia. And Hanover has still yet to solve the problem against this zone. Weimer penetrates Houston in the corner. Hibbert inside to Weimer. Nice dump off to Williams. And he gets the layup to fall. Panthers cut the Quaker lead to 6. White with the drive. Barnes in the corner. He will drive it baseline. Quakers will reset. Barnes on the drive. The floater is good. And Jamel Barnes has had himself a well of a second half. Garcia goes inside to Weimer. Houston will take the three-pointer, and he gets it to fall. Quaker lead cut to 5. Galloway trying to back down Garcia. Passes it back out to White. 10 on the shot clock. Bonin will take the deep 3. And it does not fall. Rebounded by Weimer. And Weimer gets fouled on the drive. Call will go against number 24, A.J. White. That is his first personal and the team 15 foul for the Quakers. Hibbert to inbound. And he finds Williams. Williams will back down Galloway and gets him in the air, and he gets the layup to go. Excellent footwork by Williams. Draws Galloway in the air with the pump fake and cuts the Quaker lead to 3. And with that last basket, that gives Williams 28. And Barnes with 25 on the game. Zolman will take the three. And he gets it to fall. And he pushes the Quaker lead out to 6. They get it inside to Williams, and he matches with a layup to keep the lead at 4. That now gives Williams 30 on the night. White on the wing as the Panthers drop back into a zone. Barnes open three-point attempt, and he gets another one to fall as Barnes has a great offensive rhythm. Hibbert with the drive, but he will be fouled by Barnes. Not a shooting foul, and the team is not in the bonus. One more foul from each team and free throws throughout the rest of the way. Barnes now with 28, and that was his 5th three-pointer. The shot from Hibbert, but he is fouled by Barnes, so back-to-back fouls on Barnes, and that will give him his 3rd personal foul, and Hibbert will go to the free throw line for a chance to cut the Quaker lead to 5. First free throw, no good. Rats checking back into the game for Garcia. Second free throw from Hibbert. He gets that one to go. Quakers lead it by 6. And the Panthers look like they're going full court man-to-man defense. And a tip off the pass as the Panthers nearly came up with the steal. The handoff to Barnes. Barnes on the wing. He'll take the three, and I think that shows this is just his night. His 6th three-pointer of the game, and that gives him 31 on the night. And that increases the lead to 9, and Hibbert gets it knocked out of bounds, so it will stay Panther basketball. But I think that last shot just shows what kind of rhythm Jamel Barnes is in. Rats inbounds it to Williams. Williams backing down Galloway. And a foul called on Galloway. That will send Williams to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And the referees are getting an earful from the Earlham crowd. The free throw from Williams is no good. Rebounded by Zolman. And approaching 2 minutes remaining in the game. And Bonin will set up the Quaker offense. Barnes has got the hot hand. I imagine he'll be the one taking the shot on this possession without forcing it. The pass to Bonin inside to Galloway, and his layup falls. And the Quakers now lead it 75-64, under 2 minutes remaining. Houston will drive baseline. It tips off of Galloway, so it will stay Panther basketball. So Panther basketball with 21 seconds remaining on the shot clock. The free throw line jumper from Weimer gets the friendly bounce. whistle blown as Rats grab the jersey of Barnes. So he will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. .116 remaining in the game. Jamel Barnes has 11 of 17 from the field, 6 of 7 from the three-point line. Perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line, has 31 points and a chance to push that to 33. Gets the free throw to fall. Second free throw from Barnes. He gets it to go, and that gives Barnes 33 on the game. The drive from Hibbert in the corner, the extra pass to Rats. He'll take the three, and he gets it to go. We are under a minute remaining. The inbound to White. Barnes will be fouled by Hibbert. And Barnes will go back to the free throw line. That is the third foul on Hibbert. The first free throw from Barnes falls. The second free throw from Barnes is good, and he gives the Quakers a 10-point lead. Hibbert with the drive. A whistle blown. The foul goes against Elijah Galloway, and Hibbert will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the free throw from Hibbert is no good. And the rebound by White. Barnes will be fouled by number 22, Weimer. And he will go to the free throw line where he is a perfect 5 of 5. He gets the free throw to fall. Second free throw from Barnes falls. Quakers lead by 12. The shot, no good from Hibbert, rebounded by White. And the Quakers can dribble out the clock. And the Quakers get arguably their biggest win of the year. And that will make them 8-13 on the season, 4-10 in ACAC play, and they still are alive for the conference tournament. And that is going to do it. And the Hanover Panthers drop to 15-6, 9-5 in ACAC play. And the next game for the Quakers will be Wednesday at Defiance. Then they'll be back home next Saturday for our doubleheader against Mount St. Joseph. That's the next time we will see you. Actually, on Wednesday, our women's team will host Defiance. And this game 2 of our doubleheader goes to the Quakers. We'll go over the final stats one more time for you. So the Panthers finished 30 of 58, 51% from the field, 4 of 11 from three-point range, 5 of 11 from the free throw line, 8 turnovers. They have 48 points in the paint, 17 assists, and 28 total rebounds. The Quakers shot 27 of 51, 53%, 14 of 20 from the three-point range at 70%, and I think that's the game right there. Shooting that well from distance. 13 of 17 from the free throw line, that's 77%. 10 turnovers, 29 total rebounds, 20 assists, 20 points in the paint, and 10 bench points. And as far as individual, Kevin Williams led Hanover with 30 points, going 14 of 16 from the field. Logan Ratz had 9 along with Mark Allburst. Jamel Barnes leads all scorers with 37 points, going 11 of 17, 6 of 7 from the three-point line, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. He had 27 points in that second half alone. A.J. White finished with 13, Cheney Zollman with 12, and Blake Bonin with 6. And that is going to do it for us here at Radio Troy Broadcasting. We appreciate everybody who tuned in. We'll see you all Wednesday when our women's team takes on Defiance. I'd like to wish you all a happy Saturday and a happy Sunday, and we will see you all back here Wednesday. That man was about to get me fired.